Hi again, breakfast cereal eaters, and welcome to another edition of What's in the Box. So what have we got for this time? Well, I've missed the 50th anniversary of the moon landing, but from 1969, Kellogg's Sugar Smacks did space-age models. Let's take a look. So sadly, this is another example where I don't have the packet. If I did, I'd be very happy because it features Joe 90 on it, so it'd be worth a fortune. But I do have the comic ad, which is great. So as I mentioned earlier, this is tying in with the landing on the moon. So 1969, this issue, and you'll see that it talks here about following Project Apollo, America's race to the moon. Inside every packet of Sugar Smacks, there's a plastic pop together kit. And these kits were the ones made by R&L, who I've mentioned before, and an Australian company, and so hugely collectible. But you can see on the back you've got the 6 models to collect, and I'll show you each of those in turn. But before I do, when you actually open the packet, this is actually what you got. You've got one of these plastic bags, standard kit format, lots of little bits on some of them as well, so lots to actually break and lose. But I'll show you each of those now, and I'll do it in turn. So we'll start off with the Lunar Excursion module, which is basically what I'd call the Lunar Lander. So really nice model, this one, and you'll see it's got all these little small parts here like this, these, I presume they're valves or something like that, and the actual legs are quite fragile too, so it's quite impressive this has managed to last. And what's really nice about this one is it's actually got a movable part, so if you actually pull this out, oops, not that far maybe, there you go, that'll do. You can actually see the astronaut there as well. So that was the Lunar Lander. You've then got the space station. So again, this was a much simpler model, but again it's got all these very small fragile pieces there to break, these little sprue bits that could get snapped off. You've got this one here, which is the Apollo spacecraft. You've got 3 of the men sitting in it as well. This is quite a simple model, and actually one of the things that's worth mentioning is that actually this one does actually connect to this piece here as well. So they're intended to be sort of shall we say interactive, some of these pieces, and again I'll show you one of the other ones that does that. You've got the moon exploration rocket car, which of course I don't think exists in any form, but it looks very space agey. It looks actually like something you could have got out of Joe 90 as well. And again, this has got a very sort of fragile piece as well, being the aerial. And you'll see you've got these multiple wheels as well. Sometimes those get broken off, but that's quite fun. You've got the rocket transporter on this sort of hinge mechanism. And finally you've got the Atlas rocket and gantry. So this is one of the ones that I didn't manage to get hold of, sadly, but they are still around out there. And again, this is another one which actually does interact with one of the other models. So this one actually you can put on the actual transporter as well. So here's an image of what that looks like. So it comes in multiple colours. Really like this set. It's a nice offer, and the fact that they're sort of interactive between them I think is great. And at the time I can only imagine this was hugely popular given the interest in space. So if you're interested in this and other cereal items, then please subscribe to this channel, like and share it, or visit my website cerealoffers.com, click on Kellogg's and then Sugar Smacks.